All right, here's our video on seasons. Why we have seasons. What's your favorite season? Right? Is it fall? Is it spring? Is it winter? So let's talk about why we have seasons, right? So it's a simple reason why we have seasons. The tilt of the earth. That's it. We're done. So here's the earth's tilt. Let's change pens. Why don't we use blue? We'll use blue. So the earth is tilted 23.5 degrees. And as you can see here in this tilt, when the Earth is tilted away from the sun, like you see it here in the northern hemisphere, then it's winter. So when we have low density, this is the key word, low density of incident rays coming from the sun, then it's winter in the northern hemisphere, but in the southern hemisphere, which has high density, then it would be summer. Just think the opposite. Whatever the season is in the northern, think the opposite in the southern hemisphere. So, for example, if it was fall in the northern hemisphere, what would it be in the southern? What do you think? It would be spring, right? So let me just show you another slide here. So here it's summer in the northern hemisphere. Again, this is the northern hemisphere, right? So as you can see, the tilt, again, what do you think the tilt is? Let's change the color. Why not? 23.5, right? So in the summer, even though we're farther away, believe it or not, yes, we're farther away from the sun in the northern hemisphere in the summer, the tilt, we're giving more direct rays because of the tilt. So again, in the winter, that's us in the winter, less direct sun. We should use yellow for the sun, shouldn't we? Well, whatever. And let's make this the giant sun. Why not? And in the summer, it's tilted that way. So that's why we have seasons. Simple as that. So again, like I said before, we're actually closer to the sun in the winter. So let's get the pen going. We'll now use, why not, that color. So here we are in the winter. Notice we're closer. We're about, in general, we're about 93 million, fix that 3, 93 million miles away from the sun. In winter, we could be about 92 million, right? But in summer, here's summer over here, we could be maybe 95 million. About. These are just averages. And in scientific notation, which we went over before in class, so this would be 9.3 times 10. Remember, scientific notation, we always use a power of 10. And just count every number except 9. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it'll be to the 7th power. That's how we do this one, right? So again, why do we have seasons? Because of the Earth's tilt, not because of the distance. If we didn't have a tilt, and listen closely, if we didn't have a tilt, then the distance would be a factor. Now, if we didn't have a tilt, let's get a new page here. We'll draw, let's say, an Earth with no tilt. I'll use blue. Why not? With no tilt, then there would be no seasons. Basically, here is the sun. We'll make a giant sun. The rays of the sun. And again, remember the Earth is spinning, it's rotating this way. It is rotating. That's why we have day and night. But if we didn't have a tilt, then it would pretty much, and there's the equator still would be hot, poles would be still cold, but we would probably just have spring all year round, spring or fall, depending. We wouldn't get these extreme temperatures if we wouldn't get winter, we wouldn't get summer, except for in this area around here, basically. So we want our tilt if we want seasons. All right, that's it. That's a basic video. So why don't we just add a little firework there? Boom, boom there. Okay, great job.